Before I do my piece this evening, I want to specially appreciate some set of people that I've met while I've been here. I know I may not have the opportunity to come up here again before I leave, so I want to take out this time to say a very big thank you to those people who have been taking good care of me since I came in here. Mr. Daniels, wherever you are, I say a very big thank you to you. Mr. Osama, I appreciate everything you've done. And our national, like they call him, thank you so much, sir. You know, sometimes we take for granted opportunities that we have, and we feel, oh, because of my gifts and all that. There are people that are talented and even better than I, but they are not here, and I'm here. So I need to appreciate them for that opportunity. Once again, I'm grateful. Thank you, sir. Okay, this evening, yesterday I shared with us about the legend, and I told us no more freestyling, right? Today, I'm going to share something with us that it's something a bit different. I guess we realize some of the things in front here, right? I'll talk about it much later. For those of you that can't see, I have a Bible, a 1,000 naira notes, a Q10, BlackBerry, and a wristwatch. And I'll explain why I have those things here as we progress. But first, let me do this piece about God's love. Life seems strange and unusual. So people just live casual. Others become casualties of their circumstance, and then they begin to blame it on fate, even when they know that procrastinations and poor decisions have kept them late. But the truth is, it is never too late. Forget the present date. One thing that never changes is God's love. Unrequited, unconditional, available to all and for all, and no matter what, God's love shouts in grace, ensuring that you win the race. And that was how the prodigal son came back. After a righteous living and a reckless spending, grace, in the ever-open arms of the Father, received him forgiven. Though he wandered back in as a servant, but an elephant can never live like an ant. So grace, don't give you what you deserve, but what is reserved. He was a son before he left. Now he's back, restored to sonship, despite all the hardship. Relationship and fellowship restored only because he came back home. And no matter where you've been, in your mess, abuse, and hurts, grace, like GPS, would find you. But the question is, would you come back home? Because he's still waiting, anticipating, and always forgiving. God in his love is waiting. Come home. He loves you. Come back home because you are a son. Thank you. Okay, now this second piece I'm going to do is one that concerns us as young people, because I doubt if there's anyone in this room who has never experienced a heartbreak or a broken heart or a hurt feeling. Is there anyone? Don't raise your hands, I don't want to see. Because then you'll just be lying in the presence of your Father. So no point. Save it. So I wrote this piece some time ago, and the title of this piece is Thoughts. And I hope it bless you. Soundtrack. Alone in the confines of my room, besieged by sadness and gloom, run about like a clock, deep in thoughts. Like a pin dropped in the Atlantic, engulfed in so much pain, like the trashing Netherlands meted out on Spain. To what end is this? I begin to sound like Shakespeare, but my heart's been pierced. The words from a beloved Leave behind nothing but tears and wounds, sweet turned sour, all in a split second. And for the record, this wasn't a maiden edition. So I wonder, is this real or is it fiction? They say trust is key and focus is the lock. But this happening again, I guess I ran out of luck. How can it be explained like a copied assignment? Unexplainable. Memories fade so fast like a chorus. I can't believe there won't be any more us. I tried our method to make it work. I even took it to God. But the more I tried, the more repelling forces pulled us apart. This wasn't the path we agreed to walk. But then I realized I have been on this journey alone. You were just there waiting for the right time to be gone. Perplexed and depressed, I wonder, what have I done wrong? I agree we sometimes quarrel, even doves do pickle. But show me any true friendship without any misunderstanding. I did show you a fairy tale that even Walt Disney won't produce to be a classic. Now back to the statistic. I wish there was a magic fix, or a magic wand, or a genie, or anything to just make the pain go away. But alas, the pain in Dracula's voice. This is where I'm going to stay. You wanted her, you're getting this. But my heart is hurting. It seems like I'm forgotten. I can't believe I have to go through this. This is just me and my thoughts, hoping and wishing it is not real. But my heart is hurting. Seems like I'm forgotten. Some say it may just be a blessing in disguise, and for me to become wise. All in my thoughts. But this pain I feel truly hurts. Truth always hurts. Hurts always heal with time. I can't believe I'm a fool again. But we are all fools to what we truly believe. In thoughts, as time seems to stand still, like mannequin void of thinking or expression, I'm wailing and yelling for help. No one seems to notice. I'm surrounded by people, yet I'm alone. I dial 911, but I'm placed on hold. I suffer excruciating pain untold. This is crazy. But I guess it's what I deserve from misplaced priorities. In retrospect, never flaunt what is not certified as yours. Because it's not the love that sustained the promise, but the promise that sustained the love. I'm lost in thoughts. Who would rescue me? I'm lost in thoughts. He said, come to me. It was because of you I went to the cross. No one will love you like me without a clause. So stop the thoughts. I've always longed for your heart. Come to me and I will give you rest and end your thoughts. Not every loss is a loss. I love you. Never forget that. Because for you, everything, I paid the cost. And the reason I did that is so that you can become my son. Thank you. And finally, I'm going to be doing a piece on consciousness. But I'll not be doing it alone. I'll be doing it with my friend and my brother, who is one of you. So, Isosa, please join me up on stage. Please put your hands together for him.
The fact that things are not working well, or are you being conscious of the fact that you're not shining the way you're supposed to be shining? But I hope after this piece, you'll be able to know what and what not to be conscious of. God bless you. Conscious of the fact that I am a son of God, or should I say I'm conscious of being a son of God. Life situations, worries and challenges will and would never determine my life. I said life situations, worries or challenges will never determine my life. They say our future lies in our palm, but I tell them no, our future, my future lies in Jehovah's plan. So I need not to be worried. I need not to be disturbed or perturbed about life pitfalls. Because they say life is like a fitness coach. You got exercises for everybody. I said life is like a fitness coach. It has exercises for everybody. But I'm going to ace mine with an A. I'm going to round up my exercise with an A. So please do your air an amen. Yes, it is certain. I might fall, I might fail, I might stumble and crumble, but that triumphant ending is inevitable because I'm a son of a God who is more than able. I'm a son, so I'm entitled. I'm entitled to all that was, all that is, and all that is to be, because I'm a son again of a God who is all that there is to be. But how can I know this? How do I know all that is and all that was laid by God, paid by Christ, that formed my sonship, that brought about that glorious inheritance for me? But if I do not, then lo, I'll be left in a hole, living my life in a hole, not knowing that I'm entitled to the whole of this world. So I ask you again, what are you conscious of? Are you conscious of the fact that things are not working out? Or are you conscious of the fact that you are a son of God? Or are you conscious of the fact that you are next in line for a miracle? I'm conscious of the fact that I am a son of God. God bless you.
And yes, he is conscious that he is the Son of God. But what are you conscious of? He has spoken about himself, but what can you say about yourself? When every time you think about how things are not working out in line because you feel that the time is running out, and then you rather take and even take the things you ought not to take because you feel that time is behind you. Time waits for no man, they say. But we know the one who controls time, and if for your sake he could cause the sun to stand still. So what is your consciousness? You're so conscious of the fact that the things that you have around you are so important that the God that you should be projecting, that you reside inside of you. When you encounter challenges, you run to the phone instead of going to the throne. When you wake up in the morning, you forget to study, but you remember to ping and change your updates and tweets. What are you conscious of? You come to church and you cannot even give him your true worship because you don't want your brother or your sister to stain your clothes. Come on. If you were not even healthy, would you be putting on those clothes? What are you conscious of? And then all you think about is the money you have in the bank, forgetting that the one who has the cattle in the 1,000 hills will tell you that all your needs he will supply. But you look at your bank statement and you think, oh no, God, where are you? But God has never left you because he said that we never leave you nor forsake you. But you left him because your thought was how you will make money, and money became your God. But I came to tell you this evening, you must have the right consciousness, because only in that you can enjoy the inheritance. Peter was walking on water because he was conscious of the master. But the moment he took his eyes off Jesus, he began to sink, and he would have died even in the presence of the one who came to save the whole world, because he lost focus of his consciousness. Daniel in the lion's den, he was not afraid to be thrown into the den because he knew who was with him. And Darius came in the morning and said, oh, Daniel, was the God whom you serve able to deliver you? And Daniel said, oh, king, the God I serve sent the angels to shut up the mouth of the lion. He was conscious of who he was. No wonder he said, they that know their God shall be strong, and they will do exploits. Your consciousness should be in God's word, irrespective of your circumstance, because they are subject to change. What you see, they are not real. Your consciousness should be in God's word. And that is what they experience. And that is what makes you a son. Sonship conference will come and go, but your authority as a son never ends, because on the cross he said it is finished, and that should be your consciousness. Thank you.